Hey, what's up, everyone? If you feel like it. I want to talk about if you're going through some chronic illness or some issue, we need to essentially redefine what it means to live a good life. Just to be very, very rudimentary about that. So, what I mean by that is before and even if you're not, even if you're going through a really good time, and you're not going through a health challenge, still thinking about what you need in order to feel like your life is meaningful or feel like your life is good. So for most, it's very obvious. It's like if I don't physically feel good, if I feel horrible physically, mentally, emotionally, if I'm going through a hard time, I don't think my life is going well. I don't feel as valuable in the world. I don't feel like life has as much meaning and purpose, and I don't really want to participate in life as much. Right? So most people kind of have a default way of valuing their existence. And some of this could be related to, like, your identity. From a very basic level, people are like, if I don't have the same amount of money or the bank account or the job, then my life has less of value or meaning. But from a deeper perspective, where a lot of us are coming from, people who have been dealing with some physical challenges, it's much deeper than just like, oh, my income is less, or my such and such is less. It's really about, like, all right, if I don't feel good, if I feel like crap and all I can do is watch Netflix at home for the whole day, and I'm not working, and I'm not, and you can go down the list, and emotionally I feel like a loser, I feel helpless, I feel hopeless, how do I take that? How do I incorporate all of those things that normal, like 99.999% of the world, if they felt like that, they would feel like their life lacked any meaning or purpose and just was they were, whatever, they were a loser, and they feel like their life is shitty. But is there a way, and this is the question, is there a way, or are there people who feel all those things, even people that feel really depressed? And if you're really depressed, and I know what that feels like, it's literally impossible to shift your brain chemistry in order to do these things. And if you're really, really sick and really tired and so chronically ill and fatigued, what I'm saying is it feels like it's completely impossible to shift your brain, to shift your mind like this. So I'm in no way at all, trust me, I'm in no way saying that you should be doing such and such, you should be able to reframe your challenges into still feeling like your life has meaning or purpose. I'm not telling you anything, because I only know what it's like because for the majority of my life in the last couple months and years, I've been experiencing a reality where I feel like it's completely impossible. And what I used to naturally judge my experience on, and kind of how I used to, how can I even phrase this? Like if you were analyzing a company and a stock company, right? Like if you look at factors like, all right, what's their revenue, what's their profit and earning ratio, or that kind of stuff, and you look at things to find out, is this a valuable company? Would you invest in this company, right? What's the leadership like? What's the, all that kind of stuff. What are the projected earnings? And us humans, we do the same thing. We're like, okay, what's our projected future? What's our experience now? Am I in a lot of emotional and physical distress? How am I feeling on a day-to-day basis? Do I have any consistency in my life? Can I even set or even think about long-term goals, or am I in so much discomfort, disease, and pain, or trauma, or whatever word you want to use right now, that I really can't think past, I can't think about tomorrow. So I guess what I want to say is, if you're feeling like you're stuck in a rut of, and I'm getting in there right now. It's funny. I began this video and I was feeling a little bit better, and right now I'm physically feeling really sick. So it's harder for me to articulate. But if you are judging and basing your life based upon how someone else would value a company, and those benchmarks are not living up, meaning like you're like, my life just sucks, fuck, man. I know this is live. I would not post this because I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh my gosh. I guess really it's like, how, and if you have any ideas, like how would you, there was some creepy dude walking around the car, sorry, lock my doors. How would you kind of still frame your life and still feel like your life is meaningful and valuable and you're worthy? I mean, a lot of people get this from religion, or they get this from a spiritual, God cares, Jesus cares about me. And that's great, because for a lot of us going through these challenges, we need something completely outside of our mental, emotional, physical reality in order to base our life on, in order to feel like our life has any depth or purpose, or like, why are we even here? Because when we're feeling good, we often don't need that. At least I, when I was feeling really great, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, I was feeling incredible. Like things are very easy, right? But when those things go away, it's like, all right, my life is not flowing. I don't feel like I'm in purpose. I don't feel like I'm thriving. I can't think about the future, right? You can go down this list, and then it's like, well, shit, like, where do I go from here? Like, what's left? And a lot of us have been to those depths of hell, and I visit that all the time, right? It's not a fun place to be when your brain has completely turned against you, and you feel like you're the enemy, like you are being attacked by yourself, by your mind, by your emotions, by your psyche, by your body, for sure, by your body. It's really tough. So I guess, I'll just finish this video now because I've been babbling for a while, but I make these videos not for anything other than just to share some insights or thoughts that I'm having. And what I really enjoy is having people email or message me or comment and say, like, dude, like, I totally get it. I'm in the same boat, or like, I get it. Like or thank you, and that's why I'm making these videos. So it's definitely not helping me in grow or make money or anything external. No, if anything, it's hurting. But I do it for myself. I do it for you. I just do it to share. So, but I guess just to finish up, we just need to, if you're in a really challenging time, we need to figure out a way to, well, you don't need to do anything, but if you're really, 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 really tired of feeling really, really crappy, and maybe you can't, and the point is you probably can't change how you're feeling physically. So you can't change how you're feeling physically. You can't change how you're feeling. Well, let's just say you can't change how you're feeling physically, but is there a possibility in the world where you could potentially change how you're feeling mentally and emotionally and spiritually? Maybe. I know for me, for months and years, it was sometimes it's like, absolutely not. Like, I am so exhausted. I have no reserves in order to shift anything. Like, I feel, you can really get into these depressive states. So I guess I'll just finish up, just for you to think about that, depending on how you are in life. And if you're watching this and, you've been a subscriber before I started talking about all this shit, all this, chronic illness stuff, this could still be valuable, because then you can really look and see how how am I judging my life? What are the benchmarks in my life that I need to be in order to feel like I'm a valuable person in this world? And know that those things most likely can and will, before you die, be, if not completely removed, significantly reduced. Your intellect, your body, your emotional state, your sense of humor, your ability to listen, your physical fitness. Most people unconsciously, they don't think about these things because everything's going well for them. They are basing their identity and their quality of life and their meaning in life on things that will eventually be taken away from them. A lot of us who have been sick, those things have been degraded and removed before we're 80 and 90 years old, or not necessarily by age. I mean, my dad died 2 months ago from ALS. He was diagnosed a year previously. He had 1 year. He had never had health issues, and he was diagnosed. We thought he had Parkinson's, and then a year later he passed away. So we never know. We never know what will happen. If you check out my Instagram, I just posted a little story about, we never know how much time we'll have to be creative and have that life force energy in order to create things. Whether that's creating a family, sharing love, building a business, doing a hobby, we never know. And I don't know. I just have a lot of thoughts in my mind. So thanks for watching, guys, if you're there. And let me see if I can figure out how to end this video. All right. I'm going to press some buttons until I figure it out.